Oh my gosh, bro. Are you kidding me?
That popped out of nowhere. 1, I'm missing 2, but I've got 3, 4, I'm missing 5, and I got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is one of the favorites right here.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky Williams. I quit my full-time 6-figure job doing insurance work to run a card store. There's a niche in this hobby for everyone, and I'm living proof of that. I quit my job to do this full-time, and couldn't be happier.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am driving from Sacramento back to Los Angeles, and I am looking for a sports card shop. We all know that feeling. We have the itch. We want to find a shop. We hit the GPS. We drive our family members absolutely crazy with this. Where is the card shop gonna be? We got bases loaded Fresno. They're 2.2 miles away. And check this out, we got the card bar. And as you can see, we're actually not that far. I came off of 99. Sacramento's up here, Los Angeles is down here. Off of 99, I got off the freeway, and now I can literally get off 99 and hit this card shop. They've got 4.9 stars, only place I'm buying trading cards. This guy said was there yesterday, did not know what to expect, really impressed. Eric was there, his wife was, and they were super friendly. We're gonna go meet this guy named Eric and see what this card shop's all about. Let's go have some fun. Also guys, I'm wearing the Topps Baseball Homage T-Shirt. Scan that QR code, guys. You can get the Topps exclusive collection by Homage. These shirts are so comfortable, I love them. I'm telling you, we partnered up with Homage on our adventures, and they don't miss, man. These Topps shirts are absolutely sick. They've become part of my daily routine. Homage Topps is the move, man. These are so comfy. If you have a local card shop that you like, I'd like to know what it's called and where it is, and I want to check it out one day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to the card bar. First thing I think of is modern card shop. Great lighting, lots to look at, very clean. I'm gonna introduce you guys to the owner. We're gonna check out what they have here, and I'm gonna make some purchases. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with
Eric Fiedler, owner of the Card Bar, Fresno, California, home of Bulldog Sports Cards.
And tell them you do online and in person.
Yeah, we have a local shop here in Fresno, California, and we've been breaking on YouTube and Twitch for the last 4 years under BulldogSportsCards.com. Bulldog Sports Cards, you can find us anywhere.
People online probably recognize your voice, and now they're seeing the shop in person.
This is true.
I'm sure they get little tours from you.
We do have a lot of local people and people from across the nation that break with us on a very regular basis, so you can see the shop firsthand. So this is the Card Bar. No alcohol yet. Play cases developed specifically from a gentleman up in Chico. Made my bar, has our cards in there. New buys that come in, they'll be here front and center for customers to look at before we either decide whether we're going to grade them or put them out in the showcases or bring them to shows. And we got something for everything from if you're collecting legends like Barry Larkin on a Donruss auto out of 5. We have unlicensed things like Bryce Young, and we even have some higher end things like Piastri Gold rookies out of 50 for a F1 or F1 Dynasty. I'm big into F1 Dynasty, its infancy, and they're just fantastic cards right now.
Really
so
beautiful.
50+% of our store traction is through Pokemon singles, sales, wax, graded Pokemon. Anything from a $20 gold to some of the higher end Evolving Skies short prints. So yeah, we've had a lot of fun learning the Pokemon business. I'm a sports card guy, but definitely learned the Pokemon business pretty quickly too. But really what we're trying to have here is something that works for everybody. Whether you're just starting out in the hobby, we can show you the ropes, let you learn the business on your own, from singles to high-end wax, regular cards, graded cards. We offer grading card services to our customers as well. So really what you'll find is something for everyone.
A lot of variety.
Yep.
Look at that Bryson, that's so sick.
Yep.
1 of 1 CJ Stroud Topps composite. Ooh.
I've been buying a lot of the Topps composite Strouds.
Yo, sick. Oh my gosh, bro. Are you kidding me?
That popped out of nowhere.
Dude, the full auto too. It's actually insane. What do you think this is worth?
I think it's worth probably a good 7,500. 7,000, 7,500. Right around
I remember
that range.
we were worried about him being healthy, but man, if he's just hitting, he's generational, right?
In fact, I just went to a Dodger game this Wednesday night with the guy that with Ryan K, who hit our Babe Ruth Superfractor, got the bounty for that. We went to the game to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of that pull.
And you guys pulled that, and then you said D.A. Cardwell came out and paid him out $200,000.
$200K.
So the bounties.
Thanks, David Adams.
The bounties from David Adams are real, everyone. I always wonder about the story. I never hear the after effects, so I'm just like, wow.
It was real, man. It was real.
And how'd that feel for you I mean, you pulled it and then you got to celebrate the moment. And a year later, you celebrated with the guy.
Most people that break and do breaks are pretty loyal. You find a guy that you like, you stick with them, and aside from the occasional chase or you're trying to hit the big one, you break with the same people mostly. And Ryan's been with me since pretty close to day one, and so to find that card for, you know, someone who's been supporting your channel and supporting your stream, sure, we've hit them great cards along the way, but you know, that's a short-term life changer, you know what I mean? Maybe not, you know, 200,000 is a good amount of money and can impact someone's short-term life very significantly. So that was fun.
Now I know where all the Derek Carr cards go, because there's a guy that owns the California Roadshow called
Justin.
Yeah,
I know him.
You know Justin?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so you both PC Carr.
Yeah, one of his best Derek Carr rookies is an NFL Shield from Playbook that I need back, Justin. Want it back. In 2014 Flawless, Derek Carr didn't sign. He only signed NT. He didn't sign Flawless. So the patch cards in Flawless are like the best ones you can buy. So I've been chasing after the gold version, which is numbered to 10. And I've got 1, I'm missing 2, but I've got 3, 4, I'm missing 5, and I got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I've got all but 2 of the Derek Carr Flawless patches. Some dude in Kansas has number 5. I missed out on an eBay auction for number 5 while at my sister's birthday dinner, and the waitress came around to take our order right when the auction was in, and I was trying to be slick and do a last minute snipe, and I missed out on the number 5, and apparently the owner, whoever sold it, said it's somewhere in Kansas.
How was the dinner that night?
I was pissed. That was like 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also collecting.
Incredible. So none of these have ever popped up?
Nope. Wow. I check every day.
Yo, the guy that owns the 5, like, just hit him up, man. Hit him up, please.
2014 National Treasures black set, which is numbered to 5. Yeah, I've got all but the number 3. So I'm missing number 3 of 5, but any of these plates I'm looking for, and that number 3 here I'm in desperate need of for the set to 5.
I think the biggest thing, like we talked about earlier with like Topps and evolving the collector and the hobby, is like this type of stuff you don't see every day. Like this is like where the hobby was founded on, is like completing a set, like finding the number 3, like going your whole life, going on eBay every day to find it.
Every day, literally.
Like this is the collector's journey right here.
And then I'm also really fond of the NFL rookie gear, the 1-of-1 sets from 2014. So I've been searching for all of the 1-of-1s for. I have all 3 of Teddy Bridgewater. I've got the tag, the shield, and the swoosh. And then I'm missing a couple of the other 1-of-1s for the Derek Carr combos from that set.
And hey, you and I were talking about, like, it's not all about money. Like, if someone comes up to you and they're like, yo, like, you don't make money on this, like,
never.
How do you balance that out though? Like as an owner and just collecting, like someone that wants to create this, what advice do you give them to create something like this?
Set a budget, and you don't got to do it all at once. There will always be, well, maybe not always be another card, but you know, just set a budget and have fun with it. That's the most important thing, because you can get down a rabbit hole and multiple thousands of dollars real quick, and you may not feel too good about it afterwards. But if you enjoy it, you set a budget, and you go slow, you'll be okay.
And the Saints are off to a hot start. I mean, come on, how does that feel for you?
Yeah, you know, it was amazing. In fact, a couple days ago, I'm like, I cannot believe it. I walked in, and some of across my Instagram feed is, send me high-end Derek Carrs, send me pictures of cars for sale. And I'm like, nope.
Oh my gosh.
Derek Carr's rookie year or non-rookie years. Over the years, just put my heart and soul into buying them $30, $40, $50 cards at a time.
Even when he was down, like, it doesn't matter to you, right?
Doesn't matter. You know, I'm never going to sell my Twins collection either, you know what I mean? So there's certain cards that you hold on to. They may not be the most popular, but, you know, Muhammad Ali autograph, those types of things, those aren't going to see the light of day, because, you know, I'm going to pass down a collection to my kids, and one day, if aside from what's in the store, they're going to have a nice little collection to figure out what they're going to want to do.
Your other PC, which he was a solid player.
Yep.
All the Knicks fans are going to love this. Here we go.
How about some Starberry? We got, you know, all the rookies. Second year, I tried to collect every autograph of his for a multi-year period, even the unlicensed ones, the autographics. you know, chrome rookies, short prints.
Why Stephon Marbury?
Well, growing up, I was born and raised in North Dakota, and Minnesota sports were what we followed in North Dakota, and so I just never have transitioned away from those teams. So he was obviously got drafted by the T-Wolves, and that was he was active during a prominent time in my collecting life in the late or mid '90s, and so he was, and I loved watching him play. I loved his style. The best collection pieces that I have are from when I was a kid. I would send cards out to local athletes, and Chris Carter was one of my favorites, and I sent him a binder page full of cards, and he sent most of them back signed for me. I had them authenticated by PSA many years ago, and these will never leave the PC, but my Chris Carters are where it's at.
So you mailed those to the stadium and he signed them?
Yep.
That's rare to see people keeping them, and you got them slabbed?
Yeah, and I got a slab. Yeah, those aren't going anywhere.
That's a PC box. Look at that thing. I know you have a unique story. How did you get into this business?
I've been collecting cards since I was, since 1986, basically, is when I first started cards. Lucky me, that was the year I picked to start collecting. But I was a young, 10, 11-year-old. About 2012, 2013, I started getting heavily into the early breaking. Made some great decisions, made some bad ones. But I was breaking for a good 10-year period. Had a professional corporate life, managed account management teams, and at the beginning of COVID, my job life changed. No more traveling, no more client visits, literally at home. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna start a breaking channel. And I started my YouTube channel, BulldogSportsCards.com. I would go to work, do my professional career from 8 to 5. I would come home and I would sit in front of my computer for 6 straight hours breaking. Developed into a pretty successful breaking channel, and I break 6 nights a week, 6+ hours a night. About 2 years ago, the halls were in the house were overfilled because I was breaking from home. Zero storage. It was either the cards or my wife, and thankfully I got to choose both. So we opened a store, the Card Bar. And thankfully I had developed a big enough business to where I didn't have to start from scratch when it was opening the store. I literally had inventory to fill the shelves with. I had cards, I had the distributor relationships, I had the direct relationships because of our breaking and the amount of revenue that we were driving. About 3 months ago, I'm pretty proud of this, I quit my full-time 6-figure job doing insurance work to run a card store. I quit my job on my 46th birthday, end of May, and for the last 3 or 4 months I've done nothing but full-time cards and streaming, and it's really a dream come true, to be honest with you. I mean, anybody can make it in this business, whether it's social media, it's owning a card store, going to local shows, just flipping high-end cards, or doing whatnot streams, whatever it may be. There's a niche in this hobby for everyone, and I'm living proof of that. I quit my job to do this full-time, and couldn't be happier.
Pop out some of the cool cards you have in your showcase.
Yeah, so right now,
start out with basketball.
Yeah, we're basketball right now. Anything higher end, black box or white box 101s. I actually really like those. It's different, it's unique. They don't necessarily command the same type of value as a true RPA from that era. Something that's really cool. Luka, of course, is a buy for me.
This is the guy the Kings should have drafted.
Yeah.
How do you guys battle the speculation?
Listen, I've lost a lot of money on singles. We've made a lot of money on singles. You just hope the W's outweigh the L's at the end of the day. But one guy that I'm, for whatever reason, can't stay healthy, but I'm big on LaMelo in this upcoming season, so I've been buying his cards. I've been looking for deals to try and buy, but I don't think anybody can go wrong with Wemby. I do have a lot of the base retail stuff. We got some numbered select cards, and I happen to really enjoy the Topps now. I have a lot of great baseball cards of memories, special moments that they're producing autographs for. I think long term those have a lot of potential for me.
I like that, man. Yeah. I just like the variety, man. You got a Melo, LeBron Gamies dual jersey. You got the LeBron patch in there. I mean, you got even in-person or private signings. Yep. Hey, look at that Keldon one.
Hey, there's your guy right there. FOTL.
Oh yeah.
FOTL Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, look at that. So cool. Like, who do people buy out here? Like, who are the actual players?
Anything Fresno State players, whether it's Ronnie Rivers, whether it's Derek Carr, Devontae Adams,
Paul George?
David Carr, Paul George, Aaron Judge. There are just Tyler Johnson. There are just so many current and former MLB Lorenzo Neal. There's so many current and former athletes that have made their way through Fresno. It's tough to keep their cards in stock, but we definitely try. But I'm seeing a big shift to more of a wide receiver and running back collectors. It used to be that for football specifically, us old grungy guys only wanted the quarterbacks. But
I know.
There's been a definite shift in the market over the last 2 years for people going after wide receivers, going after running backs. Now, we'll see if that long term remains the right strategy, but they're seeing a lot of that.
I mean, you got a little bit of everything. Like, this card just speaks to me, bro.
Yep.
Peyton Manning, 1 of 1, and you know someone out there is like a true Peyton collector looking for this. And guess what? Here it is.
Yes.
Super Bowl MVP, 1 of 1 inscription. That's amazing. And then can't pass up Aaron Rodgers, man. The Ultra. Give me a couple cards that stand out to you in here.
So I went to Fan Fest in New York.
Fanatics Fest was amazing.
Yeah, Fanatics Fest, sorry. And I brought probably 30 to 50, of the short print inserts like Kabooms, Downtowns, Color Blasts. And those are like, well, I only got like 3 left, and probably because I was asking a little bit more for some of those than people were willing to pay, but that's okay. But those sold like hotcakes, and they continue to, all the short print inserts are selling crazy good.
You've been in the industry for a decent amount of time. How long does something like this last? Like a Kaboom Downtown, like does it just keep going? Like, what do you think?
I think we'll find out. I think we're still too new to find out. I can tell you this: some of those Kabooms from 2013, 2014, they're maintaining their value. 10, 20 plus years later. So I think we're going to. What people enjoy is rarity and scarcity. We can count on values going up when something is hard to get a hold of.
From a football perspective, it's so tough. To buy because with football they get injured. There's up and down seasons, 0-3, 3-0, a lot of speculation. If you can't say Mahomes, who's like a solid quarterback that like you think actually has like safety?
Long-term investments for me, this is not really what I think about, to be honest with you. It's more of who I like to collect and who I enjoy collecting, and you couldn't put a price tag on my Derek Carr collection, for example.
No.
I'm not selling. It's not. You don't see a single Derek Carr out here for sale. I take that back. I got one, but no others are out here for sale, and that's for a reason. I'm a collector too. So
what made you like Derek Carr, man?
Fresno State.
Besides that, like, is there anything else? Like, he's obviously a faith guy, and
yep, he's an incredible human being. And my dad and I had Fresno State season tickets, and we went to every single one of their home games, up to the Bay Area, down to LA. We traveled to see our Bulldogs, and he was the quarterback. And so it was a good time in our life when I got to hang with Dad and go to all the games. And so that's who I collected. Without a doubt, there's probably 3 or 4 names that come to the top right now as to who I have an interest in from a long-term perspective. And of course, Shohei. No one's hotter than Shohei right now. Difference makers and people who are impacting the hobby and the game. I think Ellie comes to mind. Sad that didn't gem, but still a sick card nonetheless.
Beautiful card though, man.
And then 2 others that are young that come to mind are Aaron Judge, obviously, and Bobby Witt. Love Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt's sick, and they're in the playoffs.
Yep.
And he's a collector.
And he's a collector.
It's so cool. This card's insane.
Ones that I'm looking forward to holding on to and/or moving. If the right offer's out there, let me know. We got the orange Bowman, Aaron Judge, and then the 101 Super Fractor from Chrome Black of Volpe, and that was pulled right here by Bulldog Sports Cards by me. I bought it back from the person that hit it, but yeah, that was pulled by me in one of our breaks.
Wow, they're very collectible players.
Very collectible players. They actually sign cards and put good autographs on them. I mean, look at that autograph. He actually put some time and effort. You just didn't
do the scribble,
scrabble, dabble.
Right.
And of course, everyone's on Jackson Holiday. We've sold a lot of Jackson Holiday cards.
He kind of like shaped up a little bit.
Yeah, for me as a shop owner, it's kind of tough not to get caught up in the hype, right? You see these cards and you want to buy, but from a business standpoint, this is probably one of the best time to sell these cards. So
how do you pump? Do you ever pump the brakes, or do you just have to like take it out? Like what did you learn from all that experience of buy?
You don't have to make every deal. because every deal is not a good deal. So you make the deals that you can that are good, and if they don't benefit you, no harm, no foul. You know, keep it moving and no hard feeling. We also have a lot of local collectors that like regular sports and memorabilia and signed jerseys, like to go in projects and frame jerseys. So we got a wide selection of autographed, authenticated jerseys from. We only sell authenticated memorabilia from the most reputable. This is one of the favorites right here.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky Williams, smoking joints, scoring points.
Oh my gosh.
But we have, you know, Fanatics is
Under wraps.
producing some great under wraps mini helmet products. This has been a very good seller for us. It's a quality product with a very nice checklist. And then, of course, we gave away some Hobby Rip Night shirt. We've actually given away to a couple of our good customers. But
and look at these, are these jackets?
yeah, little windbreakers, little
We got
merch.
windbreakers. Does it rain out here? or-
No, not really rains, but it's great for, it doesn't get super cold, so put a sweater with this on over it. And,
Okay, let's go.
and,
We got windbreakers.
yeah, you're solid, yeah.
I love that, bro.
Yep.
So I had gone to Japan, and you actually went to Japan, and I just gotta say, when you guys see these display cases, I mean, it reminds us of Japan. Tell me about the inspiration.
Yeah, had a great time in another country. Went to 3 of the prominent cities in Japan and visited pretty much, you know, a good 80% of the card shops in each one of the areas. And I love the organization. I love the displays, how they have their cards priced and tagged. And it's difficult in this type of market when prices fluctuate literally by the day to put price tags on everything. But me and the staff, we try and stay on top of that. So really tried to have a display case where I could put both high-end, low-end wax singles for people really to have an experience when they come in.
On your reviews, the card bar, 4.9 reviews, which is excellent. It says he actually has price tags on his stuff and doesn't change his prices every day.
We don't. That could work against me, or it could work in my favor. But ultimately, you know, at the end of the day, we have price tags to give people, you know, starting points and ranges. And at no point is my goal to have someone pay, you know, $100 more over market than they should. So we try and stay on top of the prices, but they're not all. You know, it's very difficult to do. But yeah, we pride ourselves on giving people a target and being fair to everybody.
And I see on here a lot, I've read a lot of these reviews, and they're all talking about customer service. Like, how important is that to you, customer service? Because it seems like everyone in these comments is talking about Eric and Eli are friendly and patient, tons of great product. Eric knows his stuff. I went to a lot of card shops growing up when I was like 13, 14, and it was post-recession America, 2009, and there was just a lot of grumpy owners, and it wasn't like as friendly of an environment. But as I come in here, I'm like, yo,
Yep.
You're a vibe, bro.
Yeah, well, thanks. So yeah, I mean, I started my professional career working my way up all levels of management, and the one thing that keeps customers coming back is a good experience. It's a good experience because of the people that are in it, the products that you have to offer, and the environment that you're offering it in. And I truly believe that. You treat people right, the customers will come, I promise you. When I quit my day job to go full-time sports cards, you know, that's all you have is how you make people feel, how they feel when they're doing business in your store, and you want them to feel like they got a great deal. It may not be the cheapest deal, but you definitely want them to feel like it's a great deal and they got some value coming to your store.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Eric.
Yeah.
You kind of got fire hands, bro.
Bulldog sports cards, baby.
Sheesh, bro, that's a banger.
Cream of the bar, right? People come in and rip all the time, sit down like they're gonna grab a little snack. And
good luck, man. What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, let's go, Jeremy. It's literally what you said, the card bar, man. Just hang out, watch football, come for a box.
I came yesterday the first time, right before closing. I was like, oh, I need to go back when I have more time. So.
Oh, it was your first time ever here?
Yesterday, yeah.
So 2 autographs per box. Inception, here we go.
Alright.
Camilo Diaz. Auto.
One Brito.
Brito, okay.
Another one, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee, Minnesota.
He's solid. He's one of their top prospects. That's a good hit right there.
Camilo Diaz.
Organization and how we package and ship is, I think, one of the things that draw people back to Bulldog sports cards are attention to detail, quality of care for the cards. Still one of the only, what I would consider to be mid-sized to bigger breakers that ship all cards from every product. So base cards, no matter what, we ship it all, but everything comes with a label, nicely sorted team. We're not handwriting, scratching stuff on there. You can count on your stuff to be handled with care here at Bulldog Sports Cards.
Love that. Is that an in-person pickup?
It is, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's easy. You don't see that. I don't see that. I've never seen that before.
I got, probably about a good 15 to 20% of our online breaking businesses. We talked earlier about the number of people that buy cards in this community. Really haven't had a quality place to go that we've attracted and now break with us too. So personal boxes.
And you like breaking with Eric?
Oh yeah, definitely. He is one of the best ones.
He ripped he ripped 2 personal boxes of some Bowman U Inception from a Hobby Rip Night special right there that he's picking up. He ripped it live on the stream, picking it up here in the shop.
Easy, bro.
Yeah,
it's easy. He ships, like he says, he sorts all the teams. You get all the cards for the team that you pick. So
love that.
He's like one of the only ones. So, and he has some great breaks. I tell you gotta watch his videos and you'll see very big hits on there. So
love that, man. Congrats on your pulls. Let's go.
Thank you.
I can tell Eric's good with the people, the community. Like this guy's motor is insane. Like, and he's not a used car salesman. This guy is selling brand new freaking Teslas here, like brand new cars. Like he'll give you options, and that's rare, man. I go to a lot of shops and meet some cool people, but Eric's personality is a 10, bro.
Got teams ranging from, Orioles are a pretty big team, 169 bucks. A box though is 300, right? So those are the teams that are available for tonight. It'll most likely be full by the time I start the stream.
What time do you start?
6:30.
6:30.
So he is talking about 5-star. So 5-star, Topps 5-star baseball. One of my favorites. By the way, when Topps brings 5-star football, game over. On-card autos, silver ink autos, gold ink autos, just game used. So are we buying Leaf Metal Pickleball or nah? Is the pickleball market heating up?
When I was growing up, part of the one of the fun things about going to a card shop was being able to collect my Kirby Pucketts or collect my Kent Herbecks for my personal collection. And you don't really see those in showcases a lot of times, especially out here in California. So I wanted to create a place where not only could you shop for retail products, blasters. This is pretty much where all of our retail product lies. Quarter boxes, 6 for $1 boxes that we have with just random rookies, Bowman Chromes. There's some firsts in there, mostly rookies or inserts that people can grab benches and look through all of our slabbed up sports cards.
You got some goodies in here too.
Oh yeah,
got some good autos. Look at these.
Well, these are all from the national, from the industry conference that was in Atlanta. We, my wife and I, attended that, and all the cards we got graded 10s. So pretty stoked.
Love that. And the industry conference was presented by Topps.
It was, yeah. It was actually a great event. It was at the College Football Hall of Fame, and had a great time. Met a lot of great people and learned a lot too.
You can't always afford like a hobby box, so I mean, like the entry level could just be like a $20-$30 box, right?
Yeah. Thankfully, our partnership with Topps and Fanatics has allowed us to have a lot more availability of retail product that you used to only be able to find in a big box store, but they're allowing us more buying opportunities, which is creating great value for my customers, and they can come in and basically get a box of Bowman blasters for the same price that they'd pay for it at one of the retail stores. That's really the environment that I like, and we have a lot of those opportunities now.
So this is where your breaking is. Your card shop's called
The Card Bar,
and your breaking company's called
BulldogSportsCards.com.
And why'd you choose Bulldog Sports Card? Why Bulldog?
Fresno State. I'm a Fresno State alumni. Probably one of the biggest Derek Carr collections you'll find is right here in Fresno.
Wow.
So Bulldog Sports Cards, we're Bulldog born, Bulldog bred.
I love that. And tell me about your streaming. Like, how often you guys streaming?
Stream 6 nights a week. Tuesday through Sunday, 6:30 Pacific till midnight, 1 a.m. Just straight multi-sports, baseball, football, basketball, WWE, Star Wars, tennis, UFC, you name it, we break it. Multiple different styles, whether it's random team, random division, random weight class. Pick your team, pick your weight class, pick your driver, whatever it is, we break it all. So come check us out.
What is junk wax?
Yeah, so there was
a
period of time in which probably from about 87 to 91, where it's cards were mass produced. Very difficult to find cards that have significant value in that time period, but people still love to rip it. And I sell a lot of wax from the 87 to 92 range. Got anything from a sealed 91 Fleer box here. We got 92 Pinnacle.
Wow.
If you want some football, we've got Fleer Ultra from 92. So I still buy it. People bring it to me every day. We're you know, looking through someone's Costco tub full of 1980s baseball, but I'll still buy it because people still buy it for me. So
when people buy it, they're buying it for the memories, right?
they definitely are. Yes, they'll just sit there and rip it. There's a smell about it. There's the gum. There's just the nostalgia of doing something that you did when you were a kid. Yep.
All right, do you think we'll be doing that in 20, 30 years?
We definitely will.
I'll be in like my 40s or 50s, and you know what product I'm going to be thinking about, and I'll grab it and buy it, is NBA Hoops Premium Stock with John Morant and Zion. If you had to pick one product, which one comes to you? In 20 years, while you're here, what's going to come to you?
2020 Mosaic football. First year of Mosaic
Mahomes
football.
on the front.
I opened a ton of that when I was in my streaming infancy. And 2020 Mosaic football, we ripped a lot of Mosaic. So that would be mine.
Supplies are always important.
Very important. You know, we get a lot of young collectors that come in, and I think they don't understand how condition of cards impacts the value. So it's an education process, make sure people have the right supplies, whether it's, you know, graded card protective sleeves for Beckett or PSA, to one touches, boxes, top loaders, supplies. You got to take care of your collection and or investment, and we try to have a full stock of supplies at all times.
I gotta tell you, one of their best sellers are these white boxes. People love them.
They fit the products perfectly, from one touches to top loaders, and we even had the graded card slab boxes as well. And you even got to have an area of 50-cent and dollar packs. It's kind of a little bit of a disaster.
Oh, jeez, look at this. This is junk wax.
Yeah, this is we got all.
Skybox Series 2. We got some junk wax. Look at these. Look at this. Baseball picture cards from Topps. Mike Schmidt, Steve Trout, Don Mattingly. This looks like something that goes on like the Christmas tree. NHL, 1990, 91 Series 2. We got Pro Set Golf, Garbage Pail Kids, Chrome. We got these bricks. Look at this, 1989 baseball picture cards from Bowman. I just love the designs. I mean, the wrapping in here, and like, I mean, some of them have gum. There's no gum in these, but look at this. Like, look at this Desert Storm. 25 cents a pack on these Desert Storms. This has gum in it from 1990. Feels like a brick. Look at these Long's Drugs. 49 cents on these. It still has the same sticker on it.
Higher end product, gets you 2 cards, 2 autographs, thick card stock. In fact, you want to see some bangers. So you're chasing like the Jackson Holiday patch autographs. Ario's one of the hottest rookies. Yeah. That's his auto to 75. And then we hit this. 2 cases back to back with a 1-of-1. This is the Mother's Day logo of Jackson Merrill. He's like the hottest rookie for the Padres out there right now.
Jackson Holiday, that's sick.
Yeah, if there's anyone I'm chasing, it's Jackson Holiday.
Hey, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk, 2 out of 5. That's a beautiful looking card. Save Flowers patch auto. Look at this 1-of-1 Adrian Peterson. Aaron Rodgers 1-of-1. It's beautiful. It's so cool. Thomas auto. It's so sick. Got some AJ Browns. Wow, LeBron gold out of 10. Gold X Factors Game Worn 2 out of 10. That card's insane. Check this one out. Topps Now. Victor Wembanyama auto. I've never even seen that. All right, so something I loved, and this was totally unplanned, was you were explaining things to the customers. I mean, I gave Eric a break. I said, you know, I'm gonna go film some B-roll, but I couldn't take it because you were explaining the product to people and like not forcing it down, and you gave them an option. They could buy a single, they could buy the box, they could buy licensed, unlicensed, they could buy Topps, they could buy Panini.
Yeah.
I love that you did that.
Yeah, I think it's important. Most people, you know, that want to get into the hobby, they don't know what they're looking for. So it's important to figure out what they're after. Are they after a specific player? Do they want the chance at a certain type of card? And then just letting them choose, I think, is important. It doesn't matter as long as they're happy with their experience. That's all I'm after.
And how important is experience for you, and like what else do you do besides education for like people?
You know, we're obviously very welcoming. Everyone can come in, grab a seat, have a conversation about it. Whether they may not buy something this time, but who knows? They might be the biggest spender that comes around the corner the next week. They were just checking to see what you had. You know, so it's important to give everyone the time of day and the same level of respect, whether they're buying a $50 box or a $5,000 box.
So one of my absolute weaknesses, I love team boxes. Check these out. We actually have sorted team boxes here. We got Timberwolves, Look at that, Kevin Garnett right on the front. Orlando, OKC, San Antonio. Oh, there they are, Sacramento Kings, my team right there. Dang, look at that, right off the bat. Jamias Ramsey, Genesis. Chris Webber, game worn jersey. Hey, Colby Jones auto. Tyrese Halliburton rookies. Keegan Murray. It's pretty sick. Love these player boxes. Check that out. What was that? Mike Messina. Look at that. Baltimore Orioles. Look, if you're looking for your favorite team and it's organized by team, you can't really beat that. You know, to anybody entering a card shop for the first time, the motto is buy what you like, you know. Don't let anybody else tell you how to collect or how to flip or invest. Like, at the end of the day, like, make a decision and, you know, but always collect. Like, if you find a PC, for example, I love the Sacramento Kings. First thing I go to is, boom, Sacramento Kings. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, Grant Williams, fellow card collector. So, pretty cool stuff right here. Look at that KG Prism, $5. Very nice looking card. So there's something for everybody in card shops. You always gotta look around. All right, you guys, I had a great time here. If you guys are ever in Fresno, California, you guys got to come and visit. If you want to break with him online, you could check that out as well. He's going to give you all the information. Eric, back to you.
Yes, well, thanks for stopping by the Card Bar. Card Bar, Fresno, California, Bullard and Figarden Loop, home of the Card Bar. If you're ever in the area, please stop by, give us a follow on the socials. And if you do breaks, breaking's not for everyone, but the Card Bar is home of Bulldog Sports Cards, where we started, where all of our foundations are, where our kennel crew members are. YouTube.com/Bulldog Sports Cards, breaking nightly, 6:30 to 12:30. Check out our website, BulldogSportsCards.com. A lot of great breaks, auctions, all kind of fun stuff happening on our website and YouTube streams.
Please drop a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're coming from Sacramento, if you're coming from San Francisco, if you're coming from Oregon, if you're coming from New York, going down to LA or coming back up, stop in Fresno, California, right off the 99. You don't want to miss out. Eric's awesome. This shop is so cool. Future card shop right here. This is what it's supposed to look like and feel like. We'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.